Hi guys, my name is Jasmine. This topic was on my heart, so this is going to be a short and sweet video I wanted to talk about because I feel like I'm honest, like I've struggled with this in my life and I feel like we've all struggled. So I wanted to bring this topic to the forefront. But pause, let's take a moment and let's capture this lighting. Like, I look like a little golden goddess right now. Okay. Anyway. I want to talk about owning who you are, owning who you are. And the reason why I want to talk about this, because there's so many people out there who aren't, or there are so many people who are contradicted of how to own who they are, or, kind of struggling with their identity or who they should be versus who society thinks they should be. And we can all sit here and say like, oh, I know who I am, but to be honest, I'm pretty sure everybody has struggled in their life with their identity and who they want to be and who they want to portray as versus what people think they should be. And I feel like this is a great topic, so I want to talk about it. Y'all, I love talking. One of the number one things I think about when somebody that owns themselves is they are a very confident person. And to me, confidence it's hard to come by, and you cannot really teach confidence. You have to really find it within yourself. It's kind of a journey getting there, but accepting who you are and your flaws or the attributes that you like about yourself, and just like embracing it and being like happy and just loving yourself, not like cocky about it. People mistake like cocky and confidence, and it's like not the same thing. A lot of times when people are like overly cocky, they're hiding something and they're not really confident. You may not be born with it. I wasn't born with confidence. Like, I used to get teased a lot. Remember this girl, I'm not gonna say her name. I hope she's doing good in the world, but I remember I was in the 3rd grade and I told her I liked this boy, and she told me she liked that boy too. And I was just like, cool, we like the same boy. But she was like, you're never gonna get him because you're ugly, your hair is ugly, you're fat, you're short. And then I was a little chubby and I was a little short. Also get comments, like stupid comments from guys like in middle school and high school. They'd be like, oh, if you was just a little bit thicker, or if you was just a little bit more ghetto, like you're a little bit too proper for me, or something like that. Like, people will always try to critique me without me asking. So what I did, I turned that around. Instead of like trying to be what everybody wanted me to be, I just took what felt good to me. Like, I knew I wasn't the thickest girl. I wasn't the girl with the biggest booty, but I flaunted what I did have. Like, after I had my son is 4 years old now, but if you've never been pregnant or you've never seen a woman go through pregnancy from the beginning to the end to after, it's like nothing that you can understand what your body and your mental, what your mentality goes through. It's like unexplainable. Like, I had to literally build my confidence back up, because you literally blow up like a balloon because you have this human literally sucking the energy out of you. And yes, it's a beautiful process, but afterwards, your body is so different. I think I was 60 pounds heavier after I had my son, and that really tore up my confidence. And I was going through a lot. And I'm being really vulnerable with you guys. I usually not, but I said I was gonna be vulnerable and just openly share. But I was kind of depressed and I didn't know it. I had lost a lot of people. I felt like I didn't have that many people around me to kind of build me up. And I do appreciate the people that did end up coming in to my life and loving me and showing me that you really are that girl. And sometimes it takes those people to build your confidence, but one thing I had to learn is to find it within myself. I had to know that whatever size I am, I'm gonna be fine. And I had to, you know, get to where I wanted to be. You know, I couldn't sulk in the fact that you know, I don't look how I used to look anymore, but that's okay. Like, you know, I put on some weight, but now I look like a grown woman, but that's all right. Another part of owning who you are is being true to yourself. And that may sound easier than what I'm making it sound like, but it's not, because I feel like a lot of people can relate to the fact that people are literally like working jobs that they're not passionate about. People are in relationships that they're not passionate about. People are, I don't know, in social groups that they are not passionate about, only because they think that that's right, that's what they were conditioned to think, and subconsciously they are not happy. So you have to take a step back and really own who you are, and not just because, you know, because it's socially acceptable. What does that look like what does my true self look like? When I think of my highest self, I will close my eyes. I've actually done this exercise before, so you're welcome to do it because it really does help. I journal a lot, so I wrote in my journal like kind of vivid, like a vivid imagery of what my highest self will be doing. What does she look like? What does she wear? What does she eat? Who does she socialize with? Like, what kind of car is she driving? Like, what kind of places she's staying in? What kind of clothes does she wear? What is her routine? What does she do? So what does that look like to you? And if it's okay if it's still blurry in some parts. I feel like experiencing life and meeting people, you'll be able to connect those blurry parts. But then the parts that are kind of clear to you, you know, you have to embark on that. That's called intuition. Sometimes people feel like they're not in touch with their intuition, but the thing is, intuition is literally what feels good in your heart. So being true to yourself is following your intuition. And I've learned that intuition isn't just something that just happens like overnight. Like, you know, when when you lose your baby teeth and then your wisdom teeth come, that is not really how wisdom comes. You just gotta experience life and literally like just be alone, be comfortable with being alone and sitting in your thoughts, and whatever your beliefs are, whether you believe in God, whether you believe in, you know, some type of source of the universe, you just sit there and you absorb your thoughts and just know and observe and reflect on what feels good to you and what feels good and what parts of the world reflect on your identity. Another part of owning who you are is owning your flaws. So I feel like that's, you know, that part of being honest with yourself. Like, you can still, y'all, the light went away. Oh well. If it's something that you can change, then change it. If it's something that you can't change, then own it. Like, I'm gonna keep using myself as an example. I used to get teased for my big ass teeth. Okay, y'all see these? Listen, I got pearly whites. You know, I take care of them. But I used to get teased for having buck teeth in school, and I own it now because I think I love my smile. You know, it's not perfect, but I love my teeth. Like, it makes me a part of who I am. Like, even like I have like beauty marks all over my body, and I used to be like insecure about that, but it's like it really makes me unique. If I knew that I was upset about the way that my body looked, but I did literally nothing to change it, then how am I helping myself? I'm not helping my confidence at all. I'm not being true to myself. I'm lying to myself saying that I'm happy, and I'm not. I'm trying to like word this really carefully because I don't, you know, it's a really sensitive topic, so I'm trying to really be careful about how I like present this. But like, you know, I feel like people, you should try your best to change whatever you can naturally, and if you needed you know, a little extra help, that's fine. But as long as, you know, you look like yourself naturally, like, you know, you don't look like completely different, then, you know, I say it's fine. 'Cause I had to love myself when I was pregnant. I had to love myself when I, you know, had the baby. And I looked in the mirror the first time, and I was just, I didn't like what I didn't like what I saw, but I had to, you know, I still had to learn how to love myself, and then love myself when I dropped the weight and when I started gaining muscle. And then the more love that I kept giving myself, like I noticed that my body started looking better and better. We can't try to put people down or try to pick apart their flaws in order to gain like validation that we're the shit, because you should know that you're the shit regardless if that person, you know, is doing better than you or doing worse or looks better than you, or, you know, it's like the comparison thing. It's never gonna help you, and that's never a reflection of a confident person. It's not cool when you literally look at everybody in the room and try to put yourself on a certain rank in order to validate, you know, if you're the shit. Like, then I think that's just, it's not a good personality trait to have. And if you do have it, that's something probably that you need to work on internally, and probably, you know, like I said, sitting with yourself and seeking that self-validation versus trying to compare with everybody else. Because to be honest, we all have some, you know, we all have some stuff going on. Everybody ain't perfect. Everybody has flaws inside and out, and it's not our job to pick out other people's flaws and to justify why we're better than them. You are really seeking validation in the outside world, and again, you should be seeking within yourself. Be careful when we're judging other people, our own flaws. We have to accept and respect other people's individualities as well. Like, maybe it's not something you agree with, which is fine. You know, we're not supposed to always agree with everything. We're all different humans in different walks of life. I got a comment on one of my videos, and the person said, "You're too muscular." First of all, thank you for watching my video. Second of all, I want to say, like, you know, we can't really judge people off of something that, you know, doesn't match us. Maybe for that person, that's not really how they want to be built. They don't want to have muscles. They want to have more of a lean look. They want to, you know, be slender, not really have, like, you know, huge assets, and that's fine. But you can't just like be like, "Oh my God, you're too muscular," or, you know, "You're too curvy," or "You're too skinny," or "You're too bony." Like, again, like, we have to accept everybody's individual, we have to accept everybody's individuality. And I just bring up body image as an example because it's one of the most common examples that I can think of, but I know it's other examples out there. Once you show confidence, once you be true to yourself, you own your flaws, you don't put other people down, you really sit and seek validation within yourself, then you start to own who you are. That's all I have to say. I kept this video short and sweet. I hope that I resonated with somebody. If I did, give this video a like. Please make sure you subscribe. And if you made it all the way to this end, if you made it all the way to the end of the video, I really appreciate you. And be looking out for my next video. Out there owning who you are. Ignore all the sirens and stuff. I hope you're out there owning who you are. I hope you're out there being confident, being true, seeking validation within yourself, and knowing that you are that boy, you are that girl, you are whoever you want to be, you are it, okay? Stay confident and stay blossoming. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.